So someone asked if I could do like a art supply tour. So I'm just gonna do that because why not? I mean, I have a lot of stuff that I could show. There's just a bunch of stuff that I don't even know the brand of anymore because it's been so long. All this stuff has accumulated over the years, lots of years. I think I'm gonna start with acrylic markers. I think just you know random acrylic markers that I found at the art store that I live near. Marabou. Uh, yeah, just random. They're not. I haven't used them in a while because I have other ones that I've been obsessed with lately. I have to start the ink again, like mix the ink or whatever. But they're really good, actually. They're nice, you know. They're not the best acrylic markers. They're not 100% opaque, as most acrylic markers usually are, but they work just fine for what they're meant to do. This one, I don't know the brand. I don't remember the brand. It's not the same brand as those are, but I have the tendency to pull off the brand stickers, and now I don't remember what they're from. Those are the acrylic markers that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Artex, 48 saturated color set. I really love these. I don't know, the packaging is so, I love the packaging. I don't know, it makes me want to eat it. Something about the colors and the shapes. I also love how you can see the how much ink is left, and you can also see how the pigment separates. It's really cool. This is what it should usually look like. I don't know if you can really tell. I just really like them. They work really well. And they're also way more opaque than the other ones. Because those are more, well, they're not the most expensive. At least they're not as, if I remember correctly, they're not as pricey as Posca pens or Posca acrylic markers, which I have 3 of. That one was open for some reason. I just have these 3 because those were the only ones that were at the store. They're just Posca acrylic markers. I think they're really popular, so I'm pretty sure this one's a bit, the fucking tip is a bit dirty on this one, but it's fine. It works. You know, they're really popular because they are good. They're pretty good, you know. They have thin, like relatively thin tips as well. So they're a little, I mean, can you see? They're kind of, these tips are messed up, but in comparison, you know, the Posca tip is way smaller and more precise than the Artex marker, but I love using acrylic markers, especially the ones with like big tips. I think these are more similar in size, you know, if you compare them to the Posca markers. But I really like those I really like using those, Jesus Christ, for like filling empty space in like pages in my sketchbook and stuff. Oh, I'm just gonna put that in later. Next, we have the gel pens that I've been obsessing over since I don't even know what age. When I was really young, I had these shuttle art gel pens, and ever since then, I've been thinking about getting new ones because I love the way they feel. They just they look so nice as well. I just want to eat them. They're refillable, like you can buy refills for them somewhere. I'm pretty sure. There are lots of different ones as well. You have those are no, those are the glitter ones, the normal ones. Those are these fancy multicolored ones. I love these. They look so nice. Neon and like pastel stuff. This one, I think. I don't know. And metallic ones. They're really nice. Sometimes I struggle a little with drawing or writing with them because sometimes they just stop working a little bit, but they usually, after shaking a bit, they usually work just fine again, you know. It's just a lot of fun to use, so. Next. I think these are pretty well known too, at least in Germany, because they're sold everywhere. They're just, you know, regular pens, felted pens. They're good. Just some metallic ones as well. Okay, this one is dying. This is a bad example, but they're pretty good as well. You know, just felted pens, and they have like fine tips as well, like some of them. Some of them are neon as well. Whoop. Just, I don't think there's anything more to say about these. They're good, regular felt tip pens. Next, I'm gonna show all my like watercolor markers and brush markers. Uh, these are pretty good. I had them for a while, so a lot of them already died. They have a brush nib and like a thin, well, what do you call it? It's not like a fine liner tip, but it's not like a huge, thick, round tip as well, you know. They're pretty well. They work pretty well, you know. They're like, if you hurry up a little bit at least, but not let them dry, they usually work pretty well with water because they're watercolor markers, you know. They're not the best, but they work just fine, for my purpose at least. It's just some miscellaneous brush pens in here. This is a Faber-Castell one. These are really nice as well, but this one is really old. I don't even know if it still works. Yeah, it works. Good. Got these from a friend. I don't even know what these are. Just random brush markers. I have no idea what brand these are. I keep using the pink ones. It's so random. I don't know why. They're nice. You know, just I don't even know what to say about these. They're just miscellaneous brush markers. Don't know the brand. They work. I don't use these brush markers a lot anymore. I used to use them all the time a few years ago. They look like alcohol markers, but they're also water-based. They're really nice. They feel a little cheap, but they work. I do like these a lot. 'Cause they're I don't know, they're just really soft. Crusty ass fingers. I'm so sorry you have to see this. Those are from the same brand as the click markers, Marabou. Wait, did I think I forgot. They're the same brand as well. They're both Marabou aqua pens. And those are Marabou fine liners, and I think they're also water-based, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think these are the best option, but I'm not sure if I remember it correctly. Yeah, they're not really waterproof, so I don't know. I wouldn't recommend these if you want to use. I mean, they're really good for just general use, but if you want something like for line art, like as a, I don't know, as an option to line watercolor paintings, I wouldn't use these unless you use them on top of dry, you know, watercolor, for example. Color pencils, yay. I use them way more often nowadays because they're actually good. I had some other pens and other colorful pencils that sucked, and they made me hate color pencils. I forgot what I was about to say, but it's fine. Faber-Castell, uh, the black edition, because I like the way black pens look, but it doesn't really matter because I think they're really nice. Really like them. They're smooth, they're soft, you know, they work just fine. Just color pencils. They don't destroy the paper, which is good as well. Maybe it's just because this paper is it doesn't have a lot of texture. It's really smooth. So they work really nicely on this paper. But a lot of other thicker paper has a lot of texture. So don't really know if they would work as well on there. These cool rainbow pens. I don't know the brand because there's no brand on there. I don't remember. This video is gonna suck so much. I'm sorry. Because like most of the stuff I just don't remember the brand at all. I feel so bad. These are the pens I'm talking about. I hate these. Premium quality, but I hate them. I don't think they're good. Because they have to push really hard for them to actually work. Those are just some fancy metallic glittery pencils. Don't remember the brand either. Can you even tell that they're glittery? I don't think you can tell. Well, sorry. They're really shiny and glittery. Okay, now you can kind of tell. At least the pink one. They're nice. They're smooth. They work well as well. Oh my god. Look how fucked up this one is. They're so old. Maybe they don't work as well because they're old, but the metallic pens from this Royal brand actually work okay. It's not even really a sketchbook. 1 moment. I use it as a sketchbook, but it's a lined sketchbook. Or lined book, as you can see. It's from Paper Blanks. I like it. I like the paper a lot. I just thought it looked fancy, and I have the actual blank paper one, the green one. So I bought this one from the same series as well. Really nice. I have a little bag, little a bag thingy in the bag, in the bag. My English sucks a lot today. I'm so sorry. Um, I kind of forgot about my alcohol markers. This is gonna be a trip. These are all Uhuhu markers. These are dusty. No, these are twin markers. They're fine. They're cheap for alcohol markers. They work. They're not as good as the Uhuhu markers, but Uhuhu markers are a bit more expensive, but a lot cheaper than Copic markers, which is why I don't have Copic markers because they're really expensive and I cannot afford them. These are. They also worked pretty well when they're. I mean, they're pretty old by now, but Touch New, Sketch Marker, they're pretty cool. They work. They do their job. Illusion markers. All of those are alcohol markers. Different brands. All kind of cheap brands besides the Ohuhu markers. Well, they're more affordable. I wouldn't call Ohuhu markers cheap because they're not, but they're more affordable than Copic markers. Those are cheaper options though. Office line, also twin marker again, twin markers, and Touch New. I think if I remember, I don't know how much they were anymore, but all of these I got in like an almost like a dollar store, but not really. I don't know a good comparison. Some gel pens, some white gel pens. These are okay. I have no idea how to read this brand. I got them from a friend. Jelly rolls. I love those. I love jelly rolls. They're so nice, and they actually work pretty well. They work well on darker colors. They're relatively opaque. They're not as opaque. A bit more troubling to use, but they work just fine, I guess. Are those Muji pens? I don't even know. Because once again, can't read that. Also got them from a friend who bought a huge package of those. I think on Amazon, I don't know. They're really thin. They work really well. I tend to use thicker fine liners because I like my line art to be thick. But for small details like faces and like ruffles or whatever, they're really well. They work really well. These are waterproof, and I also use them with alcohol markers because these don't smudge with alcohol markers. At least from the experience that I made with these, which is why I use them. They have a lot of different sizes, as you can tell. I also bought them twice because they were dimes. I have a few ones of the other pack that I had left in here. The rest I used too much and they don't work anymore. They don't have a brand either. I don't know where these are from. Like, I remember them. They were all in this small little box together as like a pack. So I'm just gonna assume that these, the black ones, black liners, are the same brand as those. I don't know. There's no brand on there either. It just says calligraphy marker or fine liner. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. These were okay. Okay, this one is slowly dying. So just some miscellaneous stuff. This one is just masking markers. I can like draw on the paper, then draw over it, and then I can peel this stuff off, and the paper is gonna be fine and blah. Then we have brush pens.
Superior.
Brush pens. I love these. They have 3 sizes. I bought them twice because I used them so much that some of them started to die and dry out. If like this is another big one. Just a tiny one. This one's the tiny one. This one's a tiny one as well. Yeah. Ouch. Poked myself. Whereas this one's the bigger one. With these 3 sizes. I love these. So smooth and so dark. At least, oh, when you start to use them, the ink is the best because like they're not going empty yet, so you can't really see. I don't know if you can see the difference, but it's starting to be a little more bluish because that pen is slowly dying, and this is like because this one is a new pen. It's so dark. I really love it, and it's smooth. I like those. Yo, so I had to cut the video here because I was running out of time and the video is getting a little too long. So I'm just gonna make a part 2 where I talk about the paints that I use mostly. It's gonna be a little shorter, but I think that's fine. I hope the video was enjoyable despite the weird audio issues. I tried to fix it as much as I can. I still think I sound kind of weird, but whatever, can't change that. Um, yeah, I hope you have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I'll see you next time, or you'll see me next time, or hear me, or whatever, yeah. Okay.